Hello and welcome again to Apex Data Intelligence's Explained in 60 Seconds, where we take a concept, feature or service provided by Databricks and explain it as quickly as possible. I'm Geoff Jones. I am the founder and director of Apex Data Intelligence. We're a Databricks partner and we're a go-to-market data engineering consultancy. Let's get into it. So, what is Delta Lake? Delta Lake is a crucial part of the data lakehouse vision that we discussed in a previous video, a link to which can be found somewhere over here. As we discussed in that video, the lakehouse is the best parts of a traditional data warehouse with its strongly conformed data structures and a data lake with its wide variety of file formats and ease of ingest and throughput using cloud technologies. And it enables that best of both worlds type of output by providing a metadata layer on top of your existing data lake files. In so doing, it provides a number of incredibly powerful benefits that brings it back in line with the type of performance you'd see with a traditional data warehouse, but with all of the big data 5 V's, velocity, variety, volume, and the other V that no one can ever remember, veracity. There you go. That you would expect from data lake formats. It provides ACID transactions, which I'll get into in a second. It has a history log, which allows you to not only see things that have happened to that Delta Lake file over time, but also roll back to those states as well. It provides one single format that can be used for both batch and streaming in different workloads from the same file. That's pretty bloody huge. It allows schema enforcement, which allows you to define how you want the data to look in the big data world. And not only can you define it, but you can also evolve it over time. It natively supports data schema evolution. That's also pretty exciting. As your data changes shape, it can natively work with that over time. At the technical level, Delta Lake isn't anything particularly special. All it is a transaction log that sits on your traditional Parquet files. So for a given Delta Lake table, you'd have a folder structure with your normal partitioned Parquet files that you add to over time. And on top of that would be a transaction log, which is a separate file folder that has, as the name suggests, a history for all the things that have happened to that Delta Lake table over time. And that's where the real secret sauce is. The really big thing about Delta Lake is that it's open source. So anything can work with it. Obviously we work with Databricks, so we're very interested in how we can ingest data and transform it and present it using Delta Lake. But you can do all that heavy lifting. This is quite a common use pattern, is that you'll do all that heavy lifting using Databricks' Spark MPP engine and get it into its final presentation layer. And because it's just Delta Lake files, anything can read from it. And it's quite common to use something like Azure Synapse serverless SQL pools to just spin up a SQL-like experience that just points a SQL table at these Delta Lake files and allows your BI developers or your analysts to see that those entities as if they were just SQL tables, and they wouldn't even know the difference. And that's pretty huge too. You don't get vendor lock-in. It's open source, it's being worked on, and that's really a big part of their ethos. Well, I hope you found that useful. Check out our other videos on lots of other subjects around Databricks. Keep an eye out for further videos in the future. We talk about all sorts of topics and there's lots of exciting things left to discuss. If you'd like to get in touch or if you'd like to learn more about any of the things that we talked about in this video, you can get in touch with us via LinkedIn or email or via the website. Just give us a shout. We'd love to talk about this stuff and we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, thanks for watching.